I have to remind myself that I'm playing Besiege right now. This is amazing. How's it going, you beautiful bastards? Drae here, and it's Sunday. That means we're back with the best Besiege creations. Now, we're starting off with a hot hatchback, quite literally, as you can see. This thing has quite possibly the most technology that I've ever seen in a simple car in this game. This is called the self-steering hatchback, and it has a stability system in place that lets the car stay in a line. So you can actually, well, let me actually just show you, because it is kind of self-steering, but you're still actually steering the vehicle as well. So we're just gonna set this thing up. So what we gotta do is kind of prime the function here. And that's what I'm gonna call whatever I'm doing anyways. Alright, so now it's ready to go. And this is where the magic happens. So if you look at my dashboard, you can see that little compass-like thing. Basically, that's going to be the direction the car goes. You can actually edit this to go wherever you want. So if you wanted to take a hard left, you put it like that. But we're just going to try and keep this to go nice and straight right now, just to see if it actually can. So now that it's in place, we're going to engage the system. That little orange thing pops up. That means self-stabilization or self-steering is in place. Now when I hit the forward, it's going to stabilize itself in the direction that it's going. Now, I don't know what that UFO thing is, but it always happens. Now, this wasn't the perfect line, so it is going to fall off track. But you can see that it's actually trying to correct itself as it goes forward. And I want to try and see if we can maybe do a turn with it or something. I don't actually know if this will help with driving or not. I really like the technology that's in place, though. So we're not going to keep it on right now, and you can steer it yourself. You can see now the wheel's actually steering because I'm driving it. There goes Mr. UFO again. But what we're going to do, just for fun, I am going to get to this turn. Maybe, just maybe, we can get the car to steer itself around this turn. It's going to be difficult, though. Because still, it is not a computer. Let's remember that. It's all mechanical. It is prone to failure, so we are kind of at the turn right now. I'm going to, yeah, let's get nice and close. And again, you can do this on the fly. I'm just taking my time because I want to see if we can actually do this. So that looks like to be about a good turn. How far are we going, actually? I mean, we're basically going all the way right, so let's try something like that. We will engage it, and now it should on its own. I'm just going to press forward. It turns right, as you can see. And wow, it's actually working. I'm not pressing anything but forward right now, and you can see once the turn's done, it's going to stabilize itself in the direction that you told it to go. We were a little bit off-center there, but still, this type of technology in Besiege is just, it's weird at this point because the creations are getting way too crazy. So let's actually see from the outside view how this thing works. So we're going to tighten it up, and we will engage the system, and we can actually see the wheels turning and everything, and how it kind of keeps itself centered. So it goes that way, and then it just slightly goes back and forth and keeps itself pretty much nice and straight. If it goes a little too crazy, it will correct itself. Now, if we look down below, we can kind of see how it works. And you can see these back rockets. There's actually some fans. All right, it's hard to get a good view here. Yeah, we're going to have to reset it. But if you look back there, you can actually see some fans that are connected to the steering system. And I believe somehow it engages those fans and allows it to steer. I actually don't know too much about the technology in here. The developer calls it a multi-layer calculation assisted directional alignment assistant. Wow, that is a big term. Let's just call it magic. How about that? But I do want to watch it one more time from the front. Actually, I want to go to a little bit of a more open place so we can actually see it steering. So, let's go to the sandbox real quick. All right, so we're at the sandbox, and we're just going to set this thing up. So I want it... Oh, man, that's spring. So it's like a flat spring that's basically a UFO. Let's turn it this way, and just... I just want to see the system engage itself. So... we're done that. It's at the right angle. We're going to engage the system, make sure that orange thing pops up. And you can see the wheels already. Let's disengage the system and just see what happens. So it looks like there's a fan. I actually don't know how this works. I would really like to look more into this. I thought the fans would be how it did it, but I'm assuming because of the fire, it might be some sort of steam system in there. But it's very interesting, obviously. So it will align itself and then just keep itself straight with the direction that we told it to go. That is just, I mean, this is the type of technology that even current cars, most of them don't have. So the fact that it's in Besiege is pretty damn impressive. So let's just hit the wall for funsies and, yeah, crash this thing a little bit. So yeah, starting off strong with the self-steering Hatchback. And from crazy technology to almost no technology, we got the SG-38 school glider. This was a German glider that I guess was a training glider for students. Don't know too much about it, but I love the idea that you actually gotta pull it in, and it is a legit glider. There is no engines on this thing. All I have... Oh, I just actually disengaged the system, so we have to pull it in first, and then we do that. But yes, we have pitch and roll and acceleration with the cord, and that's it. So it should be... It's supposed to be a pretty good glider, so we're gonna go to cockpit view here. Pull this thing in. Oh, okay, and let her go. And look at that. We're gliding with my little shoes and all. So it says it can be an infinite glider, meaning you can always keep it in the air. I'm having a hard time keeping it more than a couple seconds, but at least we didn't kill ourselves. We did have a nice little first run there. First time I tried it. We should probably try from a little bit of a taller place here, but let's give it one more shot. I want to try it from the outside view just to kind of see it take off, because this thing is just... There we go. And pull it off. And now I'm nosediving. Okay, we are good. Look at this. Oh, dude, something about gliders are just so awesome. I've never actually done it in real life. Not that that's really surprising. I don't think most people have. But it's just something about an engineless plane that is just absolutely awesome. So I'm not very good at gliding, guys, because I can't keep this thing up for more than a couple seconds. Can we brig it over? No, we can't even. I just crashed into a mountain. All right, can't think of a better place to go gliding than Blade Mountain. So let's give it a go and... Oh, a little bit of a push off there, but there we go. Check out this. And now we actually got some distance to go because of the terrain. It's a little bit more hilly here. Oh, let's go to first person. This looks... Oh, dude. I have to remind myself that I'm playing Besiege right now. This is amazing. I can't wait for, you know, new maps and more in-depth maps, because this looks awesome. And now it's actually gliding, as you can see. We're going through the clouds right now. This is nice. You know what? Let's see if we can do a flip here. Here we go. Oh, we stalled it. We stalled it. We stalled it. We're going down. Oh, we're spinning. Oh my God, I'm getting dizzy. What is going on? All right, well, it's so light. Even when you crash it, you don't really break the thing. All right, I love these gliders, man. This is so cool. So yeah, once again, this was the SG-38 School Glider. It's a German glider, and a great piece of machinery in Besiege, clearly. I just want to crash land it just to say we did. There we go. Sorry about that weird Besiege version of Stig. And while we're on the topic of gliders, why not check out another impressive one? This is a powered glider. Now, I don't know the definition of glider, but I always thought if it didn't have an engine, it was a glider. If it does have an engine, it's a light airplane. But... maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. Anyways, this one's really impressive because the guy in the front actually does control it. So he's got pedals to play with the rudder here. And I love how the pedals are actually connected to the rudder as well. So it's very realistic. And then, of course, he's got his joystick to do pitch and yaw as well. So, yeah, this should be fun. I've never driven it before. So let's just give her a go and... waste no time, and maybe we can take this thing off. Ooh, okay, slow down the engine. We don't need to be heroes for our first flight here, but check out this. Oh, dude, this is so cool. It's very hard to control, I will say that. The response time is very delayed, probably because it's actually realistic, and I'm actually using my legs to push this thing, but... check out this. Okay, I should probably watch where I'm going. Let's see if we can actually land this thing. So I'm going to shut off the engine here. There we go, and, oh, maybe I should have waited a bit. Oh, a little bit of a hard landing. We broke a wheel. But once again, it's always a success if I don't kill myself. This thing does have a first-person view, so you can actually see the guy doing his dirty work. So let's try this out again, and, yeah, we can actually watch him. There we go. Take off and use his hands. Oh, my God, this is so cool. I didn't expect this to be cool, but this is really neat. I love this plane. All right, a little bit of a rudder action there. Let's speed up the plane a little bit so we can get over this mountain. And we are going to turn to the right very, very hard. Oh, maybe we can make it over the mountain. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, not having flaps on a plane definitely makes it way more hard to fly. Maybe, just maybe, I can align this to hit the tower. Can we do it? Oh, yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It might be a very slow hit. Oh, we took it down. A little bit on the side of me, but that's okay. Let's see if we can take down the tower as well. Oh, it's so slow, guys. It's so slow. Oh, man, I can fly gliders better than I can planes. That's kind of odd. All right, well, we totally destroyed ourselves, and, yeah, now you can see that. Okay, I probably should have turned off the engine. Block guy's not doing so well over here. I think he lost half of his body. Rest in peace, Block guy. And, of course, we gotta check out some weapons in Besiege. This one's called the Flaming Explosive Stake Launcher, and it shoots, obviously, wooden stakes that explode. How cool is that? So if you ever need to take out a vampire, this is your go-to creation. Now, this thing's actually got a really good aiming system as well. It's got a few unique features, like, for example, this. It's a so-called laser. It's actually an expanded block that allows you to aim up easier, which is cool. But also, I like how it just rapidly changes. If we want to turn this left, for example, we can make the wheels do that and turn right on a dime, making aiming this thing a breeze. I didn't even shoot it yet. What the heck? That was the main thing I wanted to hit, and it's gone. Okay, well, let's just reset it then. All right, let's get to the fun part, though. Let's take these things down. Hopefully it's accurate. I have no idea. Oh, man, the recoil. Okay, so it actually pushed me off the ground just with the recoil. So if you hold the button, it does automatically shoot, by the way, which is why we shot 2 rockets there. Both of them, unfortunately, missed, but there was a little bit of recoil going on there. It was a little weird. All right, so let's let her go again. There we go. Wow, these things are so fast. Let's go for the big tower here. The one downside of this creation is because it's on wheels, it does slightly rotate, so you have to constantly realign it. But if we can get lucky, yes! There we go. We took down the tower. And that thing packs a punch. I didn't expect them to be so fast. Let's actually slow it down. All right, so let's actually aim for the people because I want to see how explosive this thing is. It's hard to tell when you're hitting a big creation, but if we hit the ground here, let's go nice and slow. And you know what? We're just going to let it be automated. So we're just going to hold it on. It's going to take a second to light it up. But, oh, there we go. The recoil, as you can see. Oh, yeah, but it does seem to just have a bomb in place, which isn't a bad thing. Let's see if we can get another one going. It's much slower when we're doing it that way. There we go. Took out one guy at least. And, ooh. Yeah, this thing has a lot of wobblies going on. Oh, I don't even know what's going on now. Is there any left? Oh, no, we had a dud. I didn't even notice. All right, but you get the idea. It shoots explosive stakes that are absolutely horrifying. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that's when it's a fun Besiege creation. And finally, check out this thing. This is called the Fist of God. Now, this is a tank, obviously, with a huge weapon on it. It's actually made by Jimbo, the same guy who made the Flustercluck missile, one of my favorite weapons in Besiege. So, yeah, obviously, I'm really excited for this one. Basically, it's tank treads and a huge missile launcher, or I guess you could say bomb launcher because it is technically bombs. But yes, it's supposed to shoot these things out at serious speed. So fast it goes through mountains sometimes. So, yeah, that sounds pretty fun to me. We need to toggle the sexy steam cannon, as it's called by the developer. So, let's turn that thing on. And that is a lot of steam, man. I've never seen that many steam cannons on one weaponized creation. But this thing has to chuck them. So, let's shoot one off just for fun. Yep. All right, direct hit. We can go home. But also, it has a reloading mechanism that allows you to shoot multiple shots at once. So is there anything else we can even hit over there? I guess we can turn and hit this. Also, you can stick this thing to the ground if you want. I actually find it works quite well not even sticking it to the ground. But to be safe, let's actually do that. All right, drop down the grabber, and did it actually? Okay, there we go. Now it grabbed, and we're ready to go again. Let's shoot it off. Ooh, we missed. We took down that tree pretty quickly, though. See, that's the problem with a grabber. If you miss your aim, you gotta realign it. It's very hard to aim this thing just because of the cloud of steam in front of me. That looks good to me, though, so let's actually rotate this now. So what you want to do is spin the carousel. Now we got the second one in place. As long as it's right there, we should be good. Drop it into place. And then shoot it up, Buttercup. Oh, man, look at that. We hit it. How is that thing holding up? These things break right away, usually. All right, that's fine. We still got 2 more shots to take it down, and we will take it down by the end of this. There we go. We took out the top, at least. There's not much left for us to shoot over there, but let's just put the last one in. Maybe we can hit some of the humans or something. And bam. This thing is really nice to use. Usually, when it comes to tank designs, they're a little bit wonky. This one, not bad at all. Let's slow it down just to appreciate the speed of this thing. Like, god damn. There it goes. And, oh, beautiful explosion. Taking out the vast majority of the humans there. Alright, well, I think that's a good time to end off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Best Besiege Creations. We had a really good week with some really awesome, and pretty much every creation was extremely unique. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, if you do want to check out any of these creations, link will be in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching and liking, guys. I'll see you in the next one.